Have you ever wondered what a world would be like where all your aspirations came true, where your dreams became tangible facts, where every goal was achieved with determination? Welcome to a place where those fantasies become possible, where magic is nothing more than a philosophy of life, Stoicism. Welcome to the Stoic Path. Discover the secrets of Stoicism and reach your maximum potential. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Don't miss it. The journey is just beginning. Imagine a place where your wishes come true not by magic, but by focus and determination. In this world, your goals and dreams are not just distant possibilities, but tangible realities. But how do we achieve this? How do we make incredible things happen? Today, I invite you to explore an ancient secret, a philosophy that has stood the test of time and can transform your reality. Discover with me 15 Stoic keys that will help you make your deepest desires come true. Each key, accompanied by the wisdom of ancient philosophers, will illuminate the path to a full and meaningful life. Now imagine that you are at work and you have an important meeting with your boss to discuss a project you have been working on. This situation makes you anxious and worried, but you decide to apply what you are going to learn. The first key leads us to ataraxia, the inner peace that comes from accepting the world as it is. The Stoics teach us that true happiness lies not in external pleasures or the approval of others, but in peace of mind. Epictetus reminds us, it is not the things that disturb you but the opinions you have of them. By cultivating this inner peace, we can free ourselves from worries and focus on our personal growth. Before the meeting, you take a moment to breathe deeply and accept that you cannot control the final outcome of the meeting, only your reaction to it. You focus on staying calm and confident. The second key tells us about amor fati, loving our destiny, accepting everything that life offers us, both the good and the bad. Marcus Aurelius urges us to accept what comes to us as part of our destiny. By embracing every experience, even the most difficult ones, we can learn and grow. Accept that this meeting, with its challenges and potential setbacks, is part of your path to professional growth. Instead of resisting the anxiety, you embrace it as an opportunity to learn and grow. The third key brings us to prash, mindfulness in the present moment. The Stoics teach us to focus on our current actions and thoughts without judging. Epictetus reminds us that we should want things as they are, not as we would like them to be. During the meeting, you focus on listening carefully to your boss and responding appropriately without letting your mind wander to worries or distractions. Eudaimonia, the good life, is the fourth key. The Stoics tell us that true happiness is not found in the accumulation of wealth, but in living a life of virtue and purpose. Seneca reminds us that our true wealth lies in our character and actions, not in our material possessions. You remember that your happiness does not depend on the outcome of this meeting, but on your commitment to your work and your long-term personal development. The fifth key, memento mori, reminds us of the inevitable reality of death. Marcus Aurelius urges us to live each day as if it were our last, making the most of every moment and living with purpose. You remind yourself that this meeting, while important, is only a small part of your life and that ultimately life goes on regardless of the outcome. The sixth key leads us to incantation, self-control over our actions and emotions. The Stoics understood that self-control is essential to living a virtuous and fulfilling life. Epictetus tells us that true freedom does not come from having many possessions, but from freeing ourselves from desires. Despite possible criticism or pressure during the meeting, maintain your composure and respond in a professional manner, without giving in to negative emotions such as anger or fear. Affiliation, the seventh key, reminds us of our connection to others and our responsibility to contribute to the well-being of the community. Hierocles shows us that we are part of something bigger and that our actions have an impact on the world. Recognize that your performance in this meeting affects not only your career, but also your team and the company as a whole. You act responsibly toward them. The eighth key is love for humanity. The Stoics urge us to act with kindness and generosity toward others. Seneca tells us that wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. You strive to act with kindness and consideration toward your boss and co-workers, even in times of stress. The ninth key leads us to moderation, seeking balance in all areas of our lives. Epictetus reminds us that true wealth comes from having few needs. Find a balance between your desire to succeed in the meeting and your emotional well-being, avoiding excessive worry or perfectionism. The 10th key urges us to differentiate between what we can control and what we cannot. Epictetus tells us that it is not the things that disturb us but our opinions about them. Differentiate between what we can control and what we can't control. You focus on what is within your control, your preparation, your attitude, and accept that the outcome of the meeting is outside of your immediate control. The 11th key leads us to anticipate and mentally prepare for future challenges. Marcus Aurelius urges us to consider that adversity is possible and to be prepared to face it. Anticipate potential setbacks during the meeting and mentally prepare yourself to handle them calmly and decisively if they arise. The 12th key is universal connection, recognizing our connection to the universe and acting accordingly. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that what is not good for the hive is not good for the bee. Recognize that your role in this meeting is part of a larger system and act consciously considering the long-term implications. The 13th key is arete, excellence of character. Epictetus reminds us that our peace and happiness depend on how we interpret and respond to life's events. Strive to maintain integrity and excellence in your behavior and decisions, even under pressure. The 14th key is the moral duty towards ourselves and towards others. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our duty is to act according to our nature and live a virtuous life. Recognize your moral responsibility towards yourself and others, acting with integrity and commitment to your values and principles. The final key is logos, universal reason. Marcus Aurelius urges us to live in harmony with universal reason, seeking truth and wisdom through reason and logic. You make decisions based on reason and logic, not on momentary emotions, always seeking to act in harmony with truth and wisdom. We have reached the end of our journey through the 15 Stoic keys to focusing on yourself. Each of these keys offers us a unique perspective on how to live a full and meaningful life. Remember, Stoicism is not just an ancient philosophy, but a practical guide for everyday life. So are you ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery and personal growth? Remember the words of the great Stoic Seneca, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult." Want to delve deeper into Stoic wisdom? Don't miss our next video where we explore how to apply the principles of Stoicism in daily life. Click now and transform your perspective.